Welcome back to another new series on the channel. This is going to be Girls Last Tour. Now, before I get into this, this has already been fully recorded and uploaded on my Patreon, which is down in the description. But now I am finally getting around to editing it also for YouTube. Now, the reason why it came out on Patreon before YouTube is because I have a bit of a backlog from Patreon. I don't have time to record everything or to edit everything for YouTube as well. So I have one to two shows usually that are exclusively on Patreon for some time until I get some more time to get around to edit them for YouTube. So here you guys go for this one. Now, because this has already all been recorded for Patreon, if I ever mention in these upcoming episodes any kind of, let's say, scheduling or anything along those lines, then please just ignore it. The actual schedule on YouTube is gonna end up being Friday and Saturday, one episode each of those days. So 2 episodes a week, 6 weeks for 12 episodes, or is it 13? Either way, yeah, that's about it. It was a fantastic show. If I may slightly spoil my reaction here, I enjoyed it thoroughly, very much. And hopefully you guys enjoy my reaction to it as well. But without further ado, let's go into the old setup and into my actual reaction to Girls Last Tour episode 1. I want to go into a little bit of the actual staff on this because I wonder who's working on this. So it's by White Fox, 12 episodes long. White Fox 2017 is when it was made. And who's the director of it? The director is Ozaki Takaharu. Ozaki Takaharu is the director. What else has he made? He's done... I mean, he's directed a few stuff. Your Forma is the recent one. I think, let me do it by members. He also directed Goblin Slayer. Have I seen anything that he's directed? I don't think so. Okay, so for me, it's pretty new. Worked a little bit on Symphogear, but nothing too major. Yeah, nothing that I would really know him from. Okay, and then I just want to see who did... He did the storyboarding as well. I guess let me just see who did the music then. Who did the music on this? Chopin. That's the wrong one. Who else did the music on this? Suehiro Kenichiro. Ah, it's the person who did the music for ReZero, Fire Force, Goblin Slayer, Eminence in Shadow. Okay. Okay. Those are some big names right there. Okay. Anyways, let's go into Girls Last Tour, episode 1. That scared me a bit. The background art is gorgeous. Girls Last Tour. Really like the art style a lot. うん。Ooh, I like the way that they're using CG. うん。I don't think that's what it means, no. お I love the ambient noises. You can hear the noises of the factory or the building or whatever. It's so cool. Whoa! Whoa! I see. I see. So you kind of see basically the entire backstory there, right? War started, and I'm guessing, I don't know if they are sisters or if they're like childhood friends or something along those lines. But it seems like one of their fathers probably gave them a key to the vehicle and sent them off and was like, you know what, get out of this place where a war is about to happen. I'm guessing the person, the parent, whatever, had to participate in the war, and he just sent them off, right, to get away from this place as far as possible, right? And it seems like that's the journey that they're on right now. Interesting. What's happening there? The entire hand. Oh, trying to feel the wind, where it's coming from. Finding the exit. Nice. Ah. She gave her a bruise. Oh yeah, another thing that I was gonna say earlier, I really like the way that they're doing CG, because obviously CG in a low light environment, you can hide a lot of the blemishes and it looks a lot better. And here, they're usually using CG when, you know, the environment is very dark and stuff like that, and it actually looks really, really good because you don't see the blemishes from the CG that you would see in like a bright environment, right? It's really cool. I love the ambient noises in this. Oh, it's the exit. Whoa. That's a very destroyed land. It's also interesting how their perception of time was so messed up because they were sleeping during the day and now they came out during the night. Whoa. Consomme. Uh-oh, don't drop it. Mm. Meteor shower. Starry sky. That's a cool shot. Damn, the world is so destroyed, huh? 戦争。Okay, she's a sharpshooter. Oh, I jinxed her. Nice. Hmm. I see, you can see like tanks and stuff. I'm guessing they would I'm guessing there would be an abundance of like weapon or like ammo and stuff like that, right? You would find like ammo lying around, considering like it's basically the remnants of war and stuff. So I'm guessing they're not in too big of a struggle when it comes to ammunition and stuff, right? I'm guessing food and like water is gonna be the bigger issue. And shelter maybe. Yeah, ammunition is all around. Damn. Mm. Hikoki. Maybe you can find some like first aid or something on here. I feel like that would come in handy. She can't do it. Nice. Uppies. Mm. 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 Yeah. Whoa. Oh. Chvu. Food, come on. Rations. Are they? Jackpot. Jackpot. Oh, the vibes of the show are so on point so far. They're so good. Are they trying to turn it? Oh, scary. Nope. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Interesting. So even before they left for the journey, it's not like they were like living in a quote-unquote normal life or normal environment. It was already like a very war intense environment. Yeah? Yeah? What they discussed earlier. Holy, wait, what? Wow! Wow, what a scene! Interesting. Oh, I'm wait. It's about to end. Doesn't the snow... It's negative calories, right? Because your body uses more calories to warm itself up than actually and digest it to actually than you actually get by eating it. Hmm. Wow, they just ended like that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Whoa, what a first episode. This is a fantastic first episode. Oh my god. Okay, so I am fully bought into the show. This is so good. So, first of all, the vibe is on point, but I love the unsettling nature of this show, right? Because obviously it seems like these two girls, I haven't fully Chi-chan and what's the other girl? I'll get to know their names as the episodes go by, but it seems like they were already raised in like a pretty war-torn environment and like a poor environment. It seems like them saying what is chocolate and stuff like that, not even knowing, not necessarily not knowing what chocolate tastes like, but what even is it? They've never even heard of the word chocolate before, right? I feel like which I feel like is something that you hear from people who were raised in like a very war intense environments, right? So yeah, it seems like that was in their environment their entire life or their entire childhood, I guess. And I don't know how old they're supposed to be now, but they're probably still pretty young. And then they got the key to escape that environment when the war was probably getting even more intense. As we see here, it seems like the war took its toll on the entire world, or at least this area that they're in, right? So yeah, interesting. And the interesting part is obviously that entire part here towards the end with the ration, right? So, or the ration, where, you know, obviously the gun. And it was just the thing that they were discussing earlier of how war breaks out sometimes because of, let's say, lacking resources, right? And stuff like that. So you sometimes actually need to get rid of some of the population in some way, shape, or form, so that the rest of the population can survive because of it, right? And here you can see a dispute happening over food, like this, right? Really interesting. And I thought when she pulled the gun out and she aimed it at Chi-chan, I thought that they were gonna kind of like play it off as a bit of a joke of being like, just kidding, and kind of like allude to how this is just like what they were talking about earlier. But they didn't do that. They just went along with it like it's a pretty normal occurrence in a way, right? Which is so interesting because it does seem like war is just a part of their life, right? And having to provide for yourself and having to look out for yourself first and foremost seems like it is a big deal for them, like an ingrained skill that they've had to learn, right? Really interesting. So yeah, it seems like obviously they do I think they obviously do, they are friends and stuff like that. It's not like they want to kill each other, but it does seem like they genuinely have this kind of like almost animalistic sense of survival, right, in them, which is interesting. That's so cool. It's so interesting. I wonder where this is gonna go. I also love the background art of this. It looks incredible, and the sound design, so far in this episode, especially when they were in the building, where you can hear the entire building just kind of like rustling and stuff like that, the metal clanking and stuff. It sounded so good. I love the way that this anime is done so far. The production of this feels incredible. Also, the CG, I really like the way that it looks. It looks really good. So I am excited. I don't know how much, because when I went into the show, I heard, the only thing that I heard about it is that it's a slice of life. So I don't know how much of an actual overarching story there's gonna be. I don't know if we're ever gonna find out what happened to the world. I don't know if we're ever gonna find out more about the backstories of the girls, or if it is gonna be just the girls going about their day, like driving through the world. I'm fine either way. I don't mind not ever finding out any details about it, and just going on a journey. But also I am fine if they go a bit more into the story. I don't know, either way. And also, one thing that I find really, really cool is how I hope we get to hear more of their conversations about, like, hey, why, like, the conversation that they had about war and, like, why does war happen and stuff like that. That's really interesting, you know? That's really, really cool, especially for, you know, two girls who are pretty young, right? So they obviously are trying to justify it or trying to find the reasons why it would happen, right? So yeah, really interesting. I hope we get to hear more of those kinds of conversations and stuff. That's so cool. And I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be a fantastic journey. I think this is going to be so good. So yeah, I can't wait to see. And also, one thing that I find really interesting is how important food is compared to like everything else, because you would think like, you know, weapons and stuff like that are the important part, because in nowadays, when you think of like resources like this, weapons are the most expensive part, right? Weapons, ammo, ammunition, all of those things are the expensive part. And usually stuff like food and things are not in comparison as expensive. But here, obviously their main resource is food. But then you see how weapons can be used as a thing to gain food, right? Here, from what we saw here. So very interesting, very cool stuff. I'm excited. I'm really excited. But for now, I'm gonna wrap up this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.